Hi YouTube. Welcome to the channel. Click of Reddit. Here are the most interesting comments from Reddit threads. Be sure to rate this video and subscribe to the channel, it is very important for me. What things should people never Google? Anything related to a crime you're about to commit. How to jaywalk.
FBI, open up!
I sometimes worry about my search history. I'm genuinely quite a curious person. For example, I read about articles involving some crime or another, and then inevitably my curiosity gets the better of me, and I end up searching for things related to it. The other day I read about someone in my area who got arrested and then released after being accused of taking photos of school children in public. What he'd actually done was take a photo of a bad driver's number plate, but the photo included school children in the background, and somebody on Facebook reported him to the police. This led me to Google, without thinking, is it illegal to take photos of children in public in the UK? If I ever get falsely accused of a crime, there's a fair chance my search history could get used against me. There was this band from Indonesia a few years back. I don't know if they're still around. They're a hardcore punk band, and they're named after a song called Under 18 by a classic Nick hardcore band called Warzone, a song about shows being all ages and generally inclusive. My friend was over at my place, and I played them for him. He decided to Google them for more info. He searched Under 18 Indonesian hardcore. On my computer. I'm definitely on a list somewhere because of him. What can I say except he should have seen it coming. Mr. Hands. The best part is that the video has an IMDb entry. It is currently sitting at a 6.9 out of 10. What the fuck is Mr. Hands, and why is everyone so afraid of it? It's a video of a guy getting fucked to death by a very large horse. Okay then. I'm going to pretend that I never read any of this. My first thought was the name of the show you are watching on Netflix because you get spoilers. Boy, am I an innocent. You are what gives the future hope. Any symptoms you have? Trying to figure out what's wrong with you through Google is the quickest way to freak yourself out. One time, I had a terrible headache and Google told me I had a major brain tumor, brain cancer, and a possible broken, fractured skull. Oh my god, get well soon. He won't. It's 100% fatal in 0% of cases. Especially symptoms of mental illness. I've convinced myself before that I have autism and schizophrenia from reading shit online when in reality I'm just an anxious person. Google. If you Google every other person around you will think you are an idiot. If you type Google into Google, you can break the internet. Please, no one try it. Even for a joke. Oh, I have a big list. Run the gauntlet, it's not that bad at first, but it gets bad. Armin Mai's crime scene photos. No. Bryce Williams video. Not that bad, but I don't advise. Ed Gein, human art. It's not that bad, just disturbing. Shotgun death bath. Don't. Abdulia Sanchez, live stream video. Not that bad, but the situation is disturbing. Gabriel Kuhn and Daniel Petrie. If you are interested in this kind of stuff, I advise reading their story only, don't look at the pictures. Nikki Kitsaura, death photographs. Don't. Facial degloving injuries. Don't, seriously. Stacy Wilson, bus crime photos. Pretty bad, don't. Body farm. It's really not that bad at all, plus it's for scientific purposes. Some of y'all gonna Google this, so I even rated which ones ain't that bad and which ones are. I wonder how you know all of this. The knowledge of this cost me a couple of viruses on my phone and a week of no sleep. Viruses, you say? Okay, I'm out. Run the gauntlet will give most people depression. I was depressed for a week after watching it. You see real torture in the woods, babies getting run over by trains, horrible shit. Don't go there. In fact, don't go on any of this stuff this guy mentioned. It's not worth it. Edit. I would like to add that animal torture is in there and is one of the biggest signs of a serial killer. I would also like to add that I did say I was depressed for a week, but after 4 years or so I'm still scarred from seeing that stuff. Don't let morbid curiosity control you. Injuries involving degloving. My daughter, who is an obs-gyne doctor, managed to deglove a finger a couple of years ago by dropping a heavy door on it. Blood everywhere. Everywhere. We rushed her to A&E and it got re-gloved. After some more surgery and rehab, she was able to resume her career, including the surgeries that she performs. Fournier gangrene. I worked in a burn ICU wound care unit. I saw this more than I ever thought. Mostly it was older, diabetic, truck drivers. That is some horrible condition. The Google images are terrifying. Do people just ignore it and let it get to the point of blackened and dissolved flesh? I think I would be immediately to my doctor if I saw even a hint of my penis or scrotum beginning to rot or smell. I assume they must smell terrible, judging by the images. Are these folks usually suffering mentally? It would seem likely. Or why wouldn't you seek immediate help? Feel terrible for anyone who has developed this. What a disease. From the cases I've witnessed, it can start from something as simple as a pimple. The problem is, it happens so incredibly fast. The cases I saw go from a little redness to full-blown gangrene in less than a day. Cyclopia human. I made the mistake after watching Futurama. One of the characters, Leela, only has one eye. But human cyclopia is a lethal birth defect and not the cool sci-fi stuff I expected. Seriously. Do not Google it. They don't always get one eye, it's more like only one socket develops and they try to shove both eyes into it. Technically, both sockets form, they just merge. Your face forms from the right and left halves, merging towards the midline. Whatever mechanism, tell the face to stop fails in this case, so everything just keeps on merging. I read a lot of embryology textbooks. I will read a section thinking, I wonder what happens in that step goes wrong. Then you flip the page and it shows you. Shudders. Harlequin ichthyosis. Probably misspelled, not gonna Google to fix it. Wikipedia. Harlequin type ichthyosis is a genetic disorder which results in thickened skin over nearly the entire body at birth. The skin forms large, diamond-shaped plates that are separated by deep cracks. They affect the shape of the eyelids, nose, mouth, and ears, and limit movement of the arms and legs. Restricted movement of the chest can lead to breathing difficulties. These plates fall off over several weeks. Other complications can include premature birth, infection, problems with body temperature, and dehydration. Try typing mountain chicken. It's not bad or anything, it's just stupid. Who the fuck named a frog? Mountain chicken? Coprophiliac dwarf women with misshapen tits. Why do you know this? For science, of course. Carbuncle. You think you're going to see the cute little blue fox creature from Final Fantasy? You won't. Man, why? I'd rather never knew about this. You just killed Carbuncle for me. Thanks for watching this video to the end. Do not forget to rate this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, write in the comments what, in your opinion, is not worth Googling. See you in the next video.